Hello YouTube! Today I'm going to be talking about exercise. How to fit it around your PhD schedule and why you should do it. So I expect you thinking, what does this guy know about exercise? Well, here's a photo of me when I graduated from my undergraduate degree. And now here's a photo of me a year later. In that time I lost between 3.5 to 4 stone. And then a year later I went on to run the London Marathon in 5 hours and 19 minutes. So although I'm not the sportiest person you might know, I think I can give advice on finding willpower and how to fit everything in your busy life. You'll notice I did the majority of my weight loss in the first year of my PhD, and since then I have put a little bit back on. This is because you tend to have a bit more free time in your first year. Also, when you've only just moved to a new city and you don't know people that well, you do tend to find yourself at a loose end on a Saturday morning. So why not go for a run? So how did I lose that weight? Well, I just did two things really. I ate healthily and I did more exercise. Diet. There's only so much exercise can do if you're always having takeaways and drinking lots of soft drinks. And beer. Calories are at the end of the day king. Quite a bit of the weight loss I managed was due to following the slow carb diet. While the idea behind this diet is that it should be a long-term plan, I think as a PhD student you will eventually struggle to stick to it. Partly because the diet revolves around having lots of protein, which is expensive, and also as you get further into your PhD you have less time and therefore it's a lot harder to prepare things from scratch. You will find yourself giving into that odd takeaway once in a while, or weekly departmental cake. Exercise. I lost the first 2 stone after graduating because I started running 5 miles every day while I was working in a pub. Being on your feet all the time at work probably helps too. That isn't a luxury you will have as a PhD student. There's generally a lot of sitting involved, in labs and at computers. Motivation. I personally enjoy running, but a lot of people find it quite boring. So it's important to find a physical activity that you enjoy if you want to lose weight and keep that weight off. You can find motivation in lots of different places. Some people are doing it to impress someone else. Maybe you have a particular goal you want to meet. Or you just want to look good at the next ball you go to. Keeping your motivation up is hard. Personally, as a scientist, I find the best thing to do is take measurements for everything. And then track my progress while posting it online for my friends and family to see. You'll see I've done this a few times on my blog. Another way to keep yourself motivated is to have an exercise buddy. But at the end of the day, what you need to do is get out there, do some exercise, and eat healthily most of the time. And always remember, moderation in everything, including moderation itself. As we run up to Freshers Week, I'm going to be talking about various seasonal topics, such as societies, and how to make the most of Freshers Week as a postgrad. And another way to keep yourself exercising is to trick yourself into doing it. Go for walks with friends, doing almost any kind of outdoor activity, walking down Oxford Road instead of getting the bus, or maybe start cycling to work all the time.
I like trains!